Good afternoon. This is the Road Combative channel, and today is Monday, September 6, 2021, Labor Day. And this is Jason Moad. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
What will you be showing us today?
Yay, Labor Day. More techniques on how to use the Bowie, both single and double, in fighting applications, but a couple of simple drills that you should know in the beginning for your foundation, and areas that anyone with without any kind of skill can follow along and practice and get better and better. And people who are skilled, they adapt it into their thing. But it's just going to be blocking and counter thrusting, covering your front sector, low, middle, high, and with two different types of blocks with the Bowies. And that is what is on the menu for today.
You ready for your demonstration?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty.
So I'm going to
shall
my
begin.
big brother, the thinking tree, behind me has to shield me from the sun, because I've got a poison ivy, poison oak from vacation, and when I go in the sun, they burn. Okay. So start with into it with double Bowies. Now, if you have trainers, which I have trainers somewhere, use the trainers, but at some point you gotta use the real steel. Keep it in the sheath too. Keep them in the sheath. Into the drill. So go right into the double Bowie stance. Your points of your blades are facing the target's visionary's face. Sitting like you're riding a bike, kind of back straight from here. Right, so that's your main stance. Now the fighting stance is your main, at resting kind of ready stance. But for the fighting double Bowie stance, is a little bit different. It's going to shift up a little bit. Be a little bit higher. A little bit higher like this. So you have up here, then you have down here. So a little light twist in there. Alright, so we're going to go from the first one here, and you have to get this down first. The number one back cut. That's your bread and butter. Stick it out, down. You should know this already. If you're watching this, I have a video on it, somewhat, a whole video on how to back cut. Just make a thumbs down thing. But you're blocking, whatever you want to call it. You see that arc of the tip? That's all on my web. I'm owning all that. We're cutting all that. And then I'm going to be answering with a counter thrust and teaching your body muscle memory. When you do one of these moves, they all follow if you do them enough times. So now that's your defense and an offense. Quick. So you're going to parry it down, thrust over. One. This is the center chest section. One. Thrust. Do all directions. And then you switch up and do the other side. Back cut, thrust over. Then you don't want to get robot. You're like that. You gotta stop. One moment after another. Worry about the speed later. And then doing the four directions gives you mobility, and you can probably figure that one out yourself. Now you take that same one, that's middle, and you do that lower. This is your low line. Block low, thrust. Same thing, low, thrust. Thrust, low, thrust. These are just the building blocks of the basics you have to have. And then finally, high. Swipe it down, thrust. Right to the next. Swipe it down, thrust. Swipe it down, high line, keep it up, thrust. picking up, thrust. Now the next, oh, yeah, I go too fast myself. Now the next one I like a lot more. These are like, I call them like razor blocks or cutting blocks because they're chopping down. The movement. These blocks are down chop down to the lower line, come higher than anything in the middle line. You're coming down, you're chopping down on it, so you're blocking and you're forcing that limb away that has the threatening thing. You're chopping, you're cutting down, you're like filleting right up their arm. It's kind of the idea. So it's going to be chopping down, and then they come high, you can chop up. The answer with the thrust, very, very good. With using all parts of the Bowie. So a low line attack comes, simple, chop down, and reach over and counter a thrust. Then after that, then you move in on them, finish off or whatever you do. Chop down, high, chop. Make sure you're going slow and you're getting over. You gotta be, like I said, I don't even have my armor on, my leather. I can feel it. I should have it. These will bite you. And then high line tack, chop up, thrust. Chop up, thrust. Chop up, thrust. What is the time there, Miss Natasha? It should be in the middle. That's alright, that's alright. Okay, now another type of blocking and countering that you got to get your muscle memory. Now it's taking left foot forward. Left foot forward. I'll do it from the side first. What I'm doing is an attack's coming, my high line here. I do a rising head block with the spine of the blade and come under with a thrust. Here, up, thrust. Up, pick it up, thrust. Pick it up, thrust. Pick it up, thrust. Then you can add movements into your thrust. So that's another video in itself. And the right side, same thing. It's just but you gotta get in this, getting it over your head, not here, and not like this, not like people doing head blocks like this. They go over. So you bring that up, thrust, thrust. Bring it up, thrust, thrust. Now this is where it's cool too. Here, now your middle sector. Something comes in, you can do the same type of inside-outside block, and you're blocking and block it out and away. Thrust. Out. Away. Thrust. Now the other thing too, if you're using good sized Bowies, which you should be using real Bowies, minimum 9-inch blade, 14 overall, double guard. These are good weight tools. These will give you a good workout. I'm feeling it now on my back. It's good. But and same time, if you've never done it before, be careful. Don't go up there and do it crazy even though you might want to, because you might have trouble moving for a week or something. So we have here, center line, thrust, and all the time you're having a strong stance. You're teaching your body to stand, to be aligned with the earth. Okay, and then for the lower line, just gonna drop it down again using the spine, block it, thrust. Block it, thrust. Now a lot of times too, again, knife fighting is not that complicated, but it is. You don't need the spectacular movie shots, if you're doing something like to get someone away from you or get the upper hand. Believe me, you just have to stick the tip into their hands a little bit. Any part of them damaged, stick a hole in them, you're gonna get a reaction, so don't worry about even thinking of that stuff. And then down here, rust, then you can mix it up. So how you want to go ABC, or you can do it 1, 2, 3, however you want it, and then you can mix them up and do combinations of different blocks. That's going to be for the next one is the outside. And let me see if there's anything else. That's it. Thank you. And I appreciate the subscription. I won't ask for it.
Hi there. Today is September 6th, Monday, Labor Day 2021. And this is Jason Mowat. Hi Jason. So what will you be showing us today? Don't be shy.